All right, so here we're looking at angles, focusing on angles around a point and angles on a straight line. And the rules for these are fairly straightforward. It's just a case of how to use them. The first rule, where's my pen? There we go. The first rule is that angles on a straight line add up to 180. And what that means in practice is if I give you a straight line, it doesn't matter if it's at an angle, it's still straight. And I tell you that one side of it's going to be 45, then you can work out the other side of it, because you have to work out what's missing from 45 to make 180. And the calculation you would do for that is 180, take away 45, which is 135, which means this angle has to be 135 degrees, because that's what you add to 45, so it's 180. Similar for angles around a point. If I draw something like this with 1, 2, 3, those angles add up to 360. So angles in a circle, if all your angles make a circle together, that means they're around a point, and those angles add up to 360 degrees. And again, the way that works, if I give you some lines like this, and I tell you that this angle around here is, what should we call that? 250 degrees. This one in here is going to be 80. Then you can work out what the missing angle is, because you've got to work out what's missing from 80 and 250 to make 360. So we would add up the angles that we've got. 250 plus 80 is 330. And what's missing from 330 to make 360? Well, we can do another calculation to work that out if we need to. 360, take away 330 equals 30 degrees. So if I make this angle 30 degrees, that means they do add up to 360, which they have to. So it's got to be 30. So there are just 3 questions here that you can have a go at if you want to, or you can just leave the video playing as I talk them through. So here's your opportunity if you'd like to pause and have a go at those. And if not, I'll just talk through the answers. So this is a straight line, which means those 2 angles need to add up to 180. So we'll just do 180, take away 50 to work out what's missing. The answer is 130, so this angle is 130 degrees. Our next question, again, it's angles on a straight line, which make 180. If I find out what I've got so far, I've got 75 and 35, which altogether is 110. So what's missing from 110 to make 180? I'll do 180, take away 110, which is 70, which means this missing angle has to be 70 degrees, because now if I add those 3 angles together, I'll get 180. And our final question, it's angles around a point this time, so these are going to add to 360. It looks, you might think at first that I don't have enough information, but don't forget this square means it's a right angle, which is 90 degrees. So I can add up the angles I've got. I've got 90 plus 51, which is 141 degrees. Angles around a point altogether add up to 360. So what's missing from 360? If I've only got 141, what's the other big angle? Let's do this subtraction properly. So I want to do 0, take away 1. Can't do that, so I'll knock that 6 down to 5. I'll borrow 1 to make that 10. And 10 take away 1 is 9. 5 take away 4 is 1, and 3 take away 1 is 2. So what's missing from 360 if I've only got 141? 219. And if that angle is 219, then these all add together to make 360, which they need to. And that's angles on a straight line and angles around a point. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees, and angles around a point add up to 360. Hope that helps.